Hey, if you're watching the replay of this previous live stream, check out the description down below for timestamps so you can navigate around to the areas and the things that you want to see right away, the information that you want. I don't want to waste your time. It is valuable, but if you're here for the live stream, let's get into this. Hey, make sure you guys check out our channel partner, Supps. Go to gamersupps.gg and use code ZACH for 10% off. Keto-friendly, 0 calories, 0 sugar, nootropics, antioxidants, all sorts of good stuff in there. No filler, and it dissolves when you shake it up. Check them out, gamersupps.gg. Use code ZACH for 10% off. What are we drinking tonight? We're drinking a little dragon fruit tonight. You guys can see right there, that red bottle. Good stuff. Check them out. Use it. Drink it. Enjoy it. We're going to get started after this. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Zach Talks Tech. Things might look a little different tonight. A little dialed in, a little synchronized with the sound there. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited to show you guys, to talk about what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about a month. Well, technically today is 28 days. We'll call it a month, okay? A month is 30 days or 31. I guess Wednesday would have been a month. But today, we'll call it today a month. A month with the Galaxy S21 Plus. Okay, you guys know the S21 series, the 21, 21 Plus, and the Ultra were all released about 4 weeks ago. About 4 weeks ago. And I've been using mine solid as my main device. I don't have anything else. I have another device that I use for like taking pictures. That's it. But we're going to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about a couple of things. We got things like I said, things are kind of dialed in here. Let's just take a quick tour here real quick. And then we're going to talk about our streaming sponsor. You guys know Camera 2. Camera 2 tonight is behind camera number 1. You guys can see the studio, a little bit wider angle. I guess I could have gone wider on that, but right. And then of course we have camera 4. You guys remember camera 4, the iPad? Oh, what's this thing? What's in this cord? I ordered a longer cord. Just relax. We're working with what we got here, folks. Okay, I ordered a longer cord. This thing's 3 foot. I ordered a 6 foot. We've got a lot of longer cord here, but it's going into this. What's this? What's this right here? Oh, camera 3. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were here on Friday, you know that somebody sent me a camera number 3. This is an A7S II with a Canon, I don't know, 14 millimeter lens. So again, special thanks to the person that sent me this. Now we got this beautiful angle here. This is my mouse pad. This is the Nomad leather mouse pad. You got my Godox light thing. Got my knife. This nice wide angle. I'm gonna be placing this a little bit closer into the desk area. For now, you guys can see some of the mess here on the floor. But there we go. We have a camera 3, folks. And look at this. Now we switch back over, and there's no delay. Do you guys see that? Everything's dialed in. It's dialed in. If you saw the test stream I did earlier today, you know I've been working on this. I've been working on it all weekend. And ironically enough, it just took a matter of me using my traditional cam link. Anyway, it's working now. I think it looks good. I don't have a local monitor, but that's okay. I can see the stream here. I can see you guys. That's camera 2. Camera 4. Camera 3. So okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks good, right? Looks good. Let's go back to Purple Rain. There's Purple Rain. She's looking good. Oh, she has been good. All right, folks. Before we say our hellos and everything, we just got to say a quick thank you to, where's the overlay? There it is. A quick thank you to StreamYard, the official streaming sponsor here at Zach Talks Tech for 2021 and hopefully beyond in glorious 1080p. You can also use StreamYard completely for free. Go ahead and check them out. You can stream to multiple locations. Tonight, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we're on YouTube. And Twitter and Facebook. I said that before. I got it mixed up. Anyway, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we're on YouTube at the same time tonight. We're trying to reach all these different people. I can see the chat from all these sources. It doesn't matter what you're on. I can see the chat. I can see where you guys are coming from. So big thanks again to StreamYard. If you guys want to check them out, the link is down below. It helps out the channel. It lets them know that, you guys like me. And that them sponsoring me has definitely helped out. Why is my camera? Whoop. We're going to move you guys over here. There you go. Perfect. We got the sounds happening back here. DJ Audio 1 merch the hat right there. Loving that hat. Not wearing it tonight. I'm not sure why. Baby Yoda. You guys can call him Grogu if you want. I call him Baby Yoda right there. Got the sound thingy here from Divoom, the Divoom Pixoo. Thanks for them for sending that out. All right. How do we want to start this tonight? Do we want to okay, first of all, let's just see who's in the chat. If you're new here, I like to say hello to the people that showed up early, things like that. First off, we got Stephen D in the house. He's got some green writing next to his name, along with Don Coben there. You got some green right in. These people are channel members. Now, if you want to become a channel member as well, click the join button down below. There's some perks. Follow you on socials. We do some private live streams. That reminds me, for the members, we do have a private live stream coming up here probably next week. It's for the level 2 people. So if you want to be part of that, go ahead and join. It's completely optional. You do not have to become a channel member, but it's a way to help out the channel and show your support. It highlights your name. As you guys know, I'm taking clips of these shows, these live streams, and I'm putting them out there on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you want to, get a little more attention there, super chats help. They definitely help. And being a channel member definitely helps as well. So thank you to them, those guys right there, channel members. I'm sure we got a few more coming through here. I heard about the snow. There's places in the United States that are getting snow. Hello, folks. We got tech for your needs coming through here. Jeff Hale, how you doing? Brett Schultz, how you doing? Going through. And of course, like I said here, this is YouTube. This is Facebook, and Periscope. That's Twitter right there. So we're on all the socials tonight. Yes, there we go. We got Manny108. How you doing? Jeff Hale. Like I said before, going through. Fit Blonde Fitness. Am I late to the party? I'm over winter, by the way. I heard about this. I heard places like Houston. Okay, so the equivalent. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit, but in Houston it's minus 13 Celsius. Whatever that is in Fahrenheit. To put things in perspective, we just went through 2 weeks up here in Canada, where I live in Calgary. 2 weeks of minus 30 Celsius. So if you guys think minus 13 Celsius is cold, I invite you to come up here and stay with me through minus 30, minus 35, minus 40 Celsius weather. Do the conversion in Fahrenheit. Put it in the chat for me. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be complaining. If you're not used to that kind of weather, I mean, honestly, complain. You're not meant for it. I'm just saying, I've been through worse. We go through worse here. We go through a lot worse. All right, going through here. We got, One Tech Mind. How's it going? Glad you're here. Jermaine King. Well, America's freezing. Almost every city in the country. It's pretty. I watch the news. I feel sorry for you people because you guys are not used to it. I understand. I understand. Yeah, 8 to 12 inches of snow. Wow, that's actually a lot. Purple rain knife. Yeah, you guys saw the purple rain knife right there. This is my Joker knife. It's kind of based on that knife from it's not a switchblade, but it does say, I don't know if you guys can see that. Why so serious? I've had this knife for a while. Really nice. That's my unboxing knife. Put that back there. Gonna continue going through the chat here. 8 to 12 inches, yeah. Mia Boca. Purple rain. You guys want to see the purple rain? It's right there. What a beauty. I like the way that she accents the light here. She looks good. Andy Wong coming in from Hong Kong. Oh, check this out. We got a new channel member, folks. New channel member, One Tech Mind. Appreciate you. I'm going to give you one of these. All right. And also one of these.
Oh, yeah.
One Tech Mind. Thank you for becoming a channel member. You get a little logo beside your name there. It changes after so many months and whatnot. Thank you, One Tech Mind. One more time.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully you guys heard that. I'm not sure if those are coming through or not. I think those are coming through. Let's try it again. Is that coming through?
Oh, yeah.
I think it is. Oh, yeah. 20 degrees Celsius here, and I feel cold. Dude, I would do anything right now for 20 degrees. Are you kidding me? Wow. That's a cool knife. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So 8.5 Fahrenheit sounds like a horrible time. SoCal weather for the win. Yeah, I mean, it's. I always get a kick out of how people that are not used to cold weather freak out for something that I would find mild. For me, anything above 25 plus Celsius, which I think is 72, anything above 72, 75, I'm just no, forget about it. I need air conditioning. I'm in the basement. But when it comes to cold weather, see, so here's the thing about cold weather with Canadians. Here's the thing about cold weather. Let me explain to you guys how this works. And I think some of the Canadians that are here, that are watching, that are perusing the chat, watching, I think you'll agree with me on this. It's not that we're we don't like the cold weather. We don't. Some of us do, and those people are insane. I got family in Saskatchewan that like the cold weather, and they're just whatever. but it's more like it's more annoying is what it is. Cold weather is annoying, and I can deal with cold weather as long as the roads are like clear. As long as I can drive through and I can hit my brakes without flying through the intersection, hey, we're good to go, right? But yeah, it's more annoying than anything else. Why is that on there? No, we're gonna go ahead and turn that off. We don't need that. Perfect. All right, good. So that's the thing. We got a total of 22 of you here, 19 of you on YouTube. That means the rest of you guys are on Facebook or Twitter tonight. Awesome. So as you guys saw, it looks like the audio is dialed in. Please tell me, like, put it in the chat. The audio should be completely synced now. There should be no issues at all. I've been working on this all weekend, and it came down to the simplest solution. It really, really did. I lose a source, and I did some testing earlier today using the traditional method with this thing. But I still just was not happy with the look. I did have some help from a gentleman, Aaron Parecki. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. He has a terrific channel. He's talking about the A10 Mini and whatnot. So he has been helping me out. I think it looks good. Yeah, I think the audio is in sync there, but I want to hear from you guys. It's freezing everywhere. Texas, Oakland are under ice. Dude, I heard, man. Geonosis in the house. How you doing? Good stuff. Don Coven. Don's in Vancouver. I think your Canucks won the other night. Like the series is like even right now with the Flames. I don't know. The whole weekend for me was a blur because I've been working on this. My sleep is all over the place. Like today I woke up at 12. That's because I was taking part. I wasn't taking part. I was listening in on the drama happening on Clubhouse. And I'm not going to name any names, but holy cow. Man, let me tell you. Well, some people are just taking things a little too far and naming things that they shouldn't be. It's just, whew. And that went on for like 5 hours last night. I couldn't believe it. You'd not survive. Dude, I heard, Fiplon, I heard that Chicago summers are hot. Like, you guys are really close to Canada and everything like that. Like, you guys are close to Toronto and everything. And Toronto gets really hot too. Like, I'm out west, so you guys have the humidity there. So I know. I mean, I've actually I went to the Motorola University out there a few years back, and I remember it being really hot that summer. It's like Schaumburg or something like that. I think it's the suburb. Anyway, really, really cool. Those people live in Saskatchewan. You're right. All right, man. So sounds great. Audio's good. It's great. Zach says here, Zach, did you get something new for your main cam? The picture has less contrast. So, Gino, so I'm glad you asked. So rather than using the webcam out, so USB-C out into my MacBook, I'm actually using the HDMI out, which is supposed to be my monitor here. Like, I have a newer little monitor here so I can monitor myself. So I'm not monitoring myself directly more. And now I'm dependent on looking at StreamYard. So I'm using that HDMI out into a cam link. And yeah, it doesn't look as crushed. Now, I was going to switch the picture tonight between the two for you guys, but I decided not to. We're going to go straight cam link tonight and just see how things look. And I think on Wednesday, then we'll go back to the web. Okay. I also adjusted some settings on the camera, the main camera. Now, you might see the audio kind of out of sync with this camera, and you might see it kind of out of sync with this camera. But that's okay, because what I care about most is this right here, is when we switch back to the main A camera here. So yeah, to answer your question, Geonosis, I'm going HDMI out into a cam link and then back into my computer. I'm not going directly out of the Blackmagic. So hope that answers your question. Yeah, I think you did. All right, yeah, Schaumburg, that's right. All right, people. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's talk about this right here. Purple Rain. This is the Samsung Galaxy. Let me just make sure this thing is on airplane mode. Yep, okay. This right here. Let's talk about this right here. This is the Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus in Phantom Violet, but as I call it, Purple Rain. That's the color we're going to call it. Purple Rain. Looks quite nice next to that knife there. You guys can see here, I've got some Pitaka cases. We're going to talk about these here in a bit. I'm going to move these out of the way. So we're going to talk about this right here exclusively right now. Where do I want to put these? I'm running out of shelf space here. There we go. Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus. This phone, here's the truth about this phone, folks. Okay, not a lot of my peers, not a lot of people in this space here got this phone. A lot of people went with the Ultra. I ultimately went with the Plus because it's similar in size and shape to my Note 10 Plus that I had before, and because I wanted to more or less align myself with what a lot of my viewers are buying and using. I know some of you are Ultra people and you went for the big boy all the way. Awesome, that's great. I understand that. But there's a bigger segment of you that are watching my content that are into more like the mid-tier or the lower tier phone. So you can call this budget, you can call this mid-tier, I don't know. The point of the matter is, across all three models compared to last year's S20 line, they reduced the price by $200. Of course, there's been some other cuts, as you know. No expandable storage on the regular S21. It is a plastic back. Again, I think as long as the price reflects it, there's nothing wrong. But this right here has a glass back. I only went with the Plus model for basically one particular reason, just overall size. But of course, with the Plus model, you're going to get a bigger battery, obviously bigger screen. Other than that, other than the actual physical size, the battery, and the screen size, between the 21 and 21 Plus, they're the same across the board, camera and everything. I'm not going to be showing you guys any camera samples tonight, but I can tell you right now that I am so very, very happy with the camera on this. I am so impressed. I did a video for you guys, and we talked about this in a live stream a few weeks ago, where if you take advantage of that telephoto lens that's on here, you get some amazing photos. Really, and especially if you dial in with the Pro mode and things like that. So very happy with this. I'm getting all day battery, which means I'm unplugging at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm getting till around 25% around 5 o'clock. Then I just plug in the charger, whatever charger I have at the time, or wireless charging, but doing mostly wireless charging with this. I top up for the night. I love the design. I like how they melted the camera module here into the sides, that gold siding, and I really dig the purple. You know, I have been using this mostly with a case, as you guys know, and we're going to talk about the Pitaka cases here in a bit. Screen has been really great. Let's go ahead and unlock this. You guys can see here, it's barely even, like, they totally made this ultrasonic way faster. Like, watch, boom. Like, I barely even touched that. Before, it used to be a hold and press, but now it's just a boom. Look at that. Beautiful, right? You guys can't see it really well here, but this 120 hertz, awesome. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, what about the quad HD that they used to have? Like, the Ultra has quad HD with 120 hertz, and this model does not. But Samsung panels are so good. I mean, just beautiful. So if you know that you want 120 hertz, if you know you want the quad HD and all that, the higher resolution, this is obviously not the phone for you. But if you're okay with, you know, the faster feeling of the 120 hertz, go for this. And I'm going to tell you right now, I would rather have 120 hertz and that smooth scrolling than the quad. Like, if I had to give up one or the other. And I understand with the Ultra model, you can have both, okay? But of course, with the Ultra model, there's a higher price point and et cetera, et cetera. Some people don't want the big phone. Some people don't want that. So I think this is a good compromise. Again, the price reflects it. They reduced it by $200. Some people might say, well, they're taking things away. They took things away to bring the price down. I mean, they just had to. Plus, if you're still holding out for one of these devices, it's been a month now, and the price point of this device has come down significantly, okay? You definitely, I mean, now's the time. I've always said this. I've always said that if you're not happy with the price of an Android when it first comes out, wait 30 days. It doesn't matter if it's a Snap, it doesn't matter if it's a Pixel, it doesn't matter if it's a Samsung or an LG, whatever. Honestly, wait 30 days and the prices will come down. Now, of course, there'll be something new and whatever, and that's just the nature of Android. There's always something new coming out, right? So overall, guys, like, honestly, out of 10, definitely like a solid 9. Why I don't give it a 10? Like, you really have to wow me. There's nothing to wow you about this device. And that's not to knock the device at all. But it does what it needs to do And the picture taking has been phenomenal. The experience has been phenomenal with that faster, with the 120 hertz screen. The battery life has been phenomenal. I just got an update today, another security update, and something else to fix the camera. I got another update today, which is pretty awesome. So, good. Now there's a question here. Does your S21 come with the Snapdragon 888? Yes, all three models of the S21, so 21, 21 Plus, Ultra, are all Snapdragon 888 if you're within North America. If you're overseas, it's an Exynos, and I can't remember the model. We're not going to get into that argument so much. I'm not an expert on that because I haven't experienced Exynos. I know some people might say about performance and this and that. You really need to check with other reviewers that have been reviewing that to find out that information. My understanding is this. For everyday things, everyday person, you're not going to see things like that. I know a lot of people say, well, there's only 8 gigabytes of RAM or only 6 gigabytes of RAM or whatever it is. It's either 6 or 8. I've never experienced a slowdown with this device in the last 30 days. There's been no slowdown, no stuttering. I haven't had any app crashing. It's been great. It really has. It's been really solid. And like I said, there's nothing terribly exciting about this. But what makes it exciting for me is the accessibility, how they reduced it by $200. They still jam-packed it with great features and just the overall package. So there you go. There's my thoughts after 30 days of the S21 Plus. Now, I'm going to be doing my full review of the S21 Plus, full live review of this device next Monday, so a week from today. So as you guys all know, we stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays here, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 9:15 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Okay. So make sure you guys set your reminders, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you haven't yet tonight. Definitely do that. But I'll be doing the live review. And as you guys know, those of you that have been here before, when I do the live reviews, there are integrated clips and video and pictures and things like that that I will be I'll be integrating with that live review. So it's not just going to be me here talking to you guys about different sections. We'll be going through different sections of the device, performance, build, battery life, camera, things like that. But each of these different sections has an intro and some sort of B-roll kind of thing. It's a lot of fun. It's a little bit extra work, but it brings a different element to a live stream. So I hope you guys will join me for that next Monday for the live review of the S21 Plus. Okay, and again, this is someone that's been using it for over 30 days. I'm not, after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. And I'm not discounting the people that do that. But I think the longer form reviews, the longer term, there's some value there for people that are really wondering, what's up with this, right? So let's go back to the chat here, see what you guys are saying. Yes, glass back on the Plus, absolutely. This song, gotta skip that thing. There we go. Airborne, how's the battery life compared to the S20? Okay, so Jermaine, I couldn't tell you. I never used the S20. But I can tell you when I went back and did some research for people that did use the S20, it seems like I'm getting better battery life than those people were. I know one of the problems that a lot of people did complain about the S20 was poor battery life. Not poor battery life, but wasn't as good as like the models before. The main thing with the S20 models was the autofocus issue, as some of you guys know. So, again, Jermaine, I can't answer that directly because I haven't used the S20. But I can tell you it's been solid. It's been solid. So Steven CC, is 120 hertz a big deal on phones? Does it impact on battery life? Yes, it does. So with the S21 series, Samsung put the 120 hertz on the 21 and the 21 Plus, and but with that, they with the 21 and 21 Plus, they reduced the resolution down to 1080, okay, rather than a quad. Okay, you can get the quad plus 120 hertz on the Ultra, but the Ultra also has a 5,000 milliamp battery. This right here, the Plus, has a 4,800 milliamp battery. It is a variable, if you want to call it that, or adaptable. They call it adaptable scroll. So it's not always 120 hertz. It's up to 120 hertz depending on what you're doing. Where I find it the most comfortable is when I'm scrolling through Twitter and Instagram or Facebook. It's just a more enjoyable experience. And as someone that wears glasses, looking at screens all day, that's a big deal for me. It's just way more comfortable. So last year there were big impacts on battery because they were using high resolutions. This year Samsung brought it down. I'm not finding the impact. Okay, like I said, I'm getting all day battery. Like I'm getting, like I said, from 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning till 4:30, 5 o'clock. Ending at 30 or 25%, maybe 20%. Right? Then I'm doing a top up while I eat for half hour. No big deal. Very happy with that. So I hope that answers your question. One Tech Mind says, I definitely find long-term reviews helpful. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I mean, that's the idea. I mean, I'm not taking away from people that do the reviews within 7 days, 2 days, or whatever. If they have that experience, if that reviewer has that experience and a track record of it, there's no reason not to believe them. There really isn't. There's been people doing this a lot longer than I have. I would totally trust like a 24-hour, 1 week, 4-day review from. Definitely. For me, I'd like to take longer. Like really, like I'm not. I don't know if I made it. I don't know if I if I drill this into your guys' head enough, but this is my device. Like I'm not trading this in or selling this in a month or two for another device. Like I'm sticking with this. This is my device. This is my device. So I definitely plan on bringing you guys like a 2-month, 3-month, 6-month review. Like that'll happen. Expect that. Flip Blonde says, I turned off my 120 hertz on my. Sorry, I turned off 120 hertz on my S21. I did it to preserve battery life. I would encourage you, Flip Blonde, to turn it back on. You'll get these occasional reminders of what apps are being put asleep in the background that aren't on all the time. So if it's an app that doesn't get a notification all the time, that you don't update all the time, the phone will put it asleep in the background. Now, of course, you can tell it not to if there's apps that you want to have on. But I found that adaptive battery feature right there, the sleeping apps, made a big difference. I'm not missing notifications or updates from my apps and whatnot. I'd like to go through the individual apps, but what I use compared to you is going to be different. But I can tell you, things like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the socials, those all stay awake because I'm on those all the time. And of course, the phone recognizes as you're using things, so it knows, what should be asleep or what shouldn't be asleep, right? Definitely helps it out. All right, people, perfect. We're at the halfway marker of the show here. Maybe a little bit shorter. But let's talk about. I got some new cases today. Da-da. I'm so happy about this. Pitaka cases, people. Pitaka cases. Let's go back to camera 3 here. You guys know I'm a Pitaka fan. I've done some reviews on them in the past. They are friends. They are friends of the channel here. I reached out to them. I said, hey, can you guys send me your S21 cases? And they said, sure. So Pitaka has 2 different cases for the S21, or basically all their phones. And they have what's called the Air case. And then they have the MagEZ case. You're probably wondering, well, what's the difference? Okay. Pitaka is mostly known for this right here, the MagEZ case. Okay. And with that, you get a whole bunch of functionality. This right here, this right here is their MagEZ battery. Okay. This actually fits into a desk charger. So you would slot that in, and then the phone would basically stick on here via magnet. But it also, I'll turn it on here. You guys can see the light. It actually recharges the phone as well. So that's part of the MagEZ series. There's mounts for the car, for your desks, things like that. Okay. All I have here today is the battery because I'm using all the mounts in my cars and whatnot. I'll post some pictures on social here for the next few days. So if you guys aren't following me, if you're not following me over there, you guys see the socials over there? Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you guys are following me. And you guys will see pictures of things like that. Got a question here from Christian. Geraldo, don't you miss the S Pen? Yes. I do miss the S Pen. I do. I've always said that it's good to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. But it hasn't had as much of an impact on what I do daily. Like I wasn't always using the S Pen. I would go days, weeks without using the S Pen. but there's been a couple instances here in the last month, and I'm glad you pointed this out, Chris, because I'll definitely put this in my full review. There's been a couple times where I'm like, oh, I wish I had the S Pen, because my fingers, I got these big, stupid fingers, big fat fingers, and I can't quite, get the thing. Or maybe I wanted to sign off on something, right? I had a couple of brand deals would have come through lately, and I had to sign with my finger, which is always weird. So, that impact, yeah, kind of annoying, but it's not been to the point where it's like, oh, I wish I still had it. It's not that. It's more of an annoyance now, but I can definitely go without it, if that makes sense. Of course, that's my experience, right? Anyway, back to the Pitaka cases. So let's take a quick look at these. I first want to show you guys the air case. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll pop the air case open here, and I'll show you guys. So first of all, love Pitaka packaging. Very, very simple. You guys can see here. It's just they give you all the information on the back here about the case and things like that. So in particular, let's just take a look here. You guys can see here. Oh, let me just get my microphone over. So with the air case here, we got 10 grams. Sorry, I thought I could see this. 0.35 ounces. Genuine aramid fiber. Okay. This is definitely not a drop protection case. Let's be really clear about this. This is definitely for someone that you don't want a skin, but you want that basic protection. Okay. So anyway, the way this works, that sleeve just comes off, and we'll just pop this over here. And then this guy opens up kind of like a book. You guys can see this. Actually, I'll switch you guys over here. Some other information inside there about Pitaka, information about the case, things like that. Just real simple, okay? And there's the case right there. So you got some basic branding right here. Basic branding on the inside. And also, compared to some other cases that are very similar, there's full coverage at the top here and full coverage along the bottom. If you guys can see that, okay? So let me go ahead and pop in the phone. Boom, just like that. Now, you still have access to the real buttons on the phone, so all the gold comes through. You can still see the gold here. There is a raised lip around this edge here, so when you put the phone down like this, it is completely flat. Raised lip right here, okay? Coverage on the tops and bottoms. You guys can see that, okay? Very nice, very thin. Coverage all the way around. I'll switch you guys over here, so you guys can take a look. And it's got a nice, I don't know what you want to call it. Just a nice textured feel. Definitely adds some grip. Really like this. So this is the air case. Okay, this is their thinnest, most lightweight case. Okay. My Tech Review, how you doing? Glad you're here. So that is the Pitaka air case. Okay. There you go. It doesn't get simpler than that. Beautiful, elegant, nice and lightweight. Now, let's take a look at the MagEZ case. Now, the biggest difference with this is it is a little bit thicker, from 0.35 millimeters to 0.85. It is really, like, you can barely tell the difference. But if you put them in your hands, like both hands, you would definitely feel the difference, okay? So we're going to go ahead and pop this open. Again, same sort of packaging and everything. The sleeve just kind of pops off. We're going to put that battery there to show you guys. And same idea. You just got the case in there, okay? Very simple. It just opens up like a book like you guys saw there before. So we'll just pop that there. Boom. And I'll bring you guys over here. And here is the mag case. So I'll let you guys see them side by side so you can see what they look like different. So if you look at the air case here, the weaving is a little bit tighter, whereas the mag case is a little bit more open, more like that carbon fiber type look. Can you guys see that? Okay. So the weaving on the air case is a little bit tighter. If you see that, okay. With the mag case, of course, then you can utilize things like this right here. This is the wireless charger. So you would go like this, and it just lines up, and it's sitting on there. See that, the magnet? And now it would be charging the phone. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the phone in there, and so you guys can see what it looks like, okay? So we'll go ahead and pop this off. The air case. Pretty simple. You just grab it by the corners, comes right off. And here's our mag case. Okay. And I'll switch you guys back over. So there's the mag case right there. Again, same raised lip right here. So the camera module is exposed. Okay. Again, some very basic branding. You have access to the real buttons here. There is full coverage along the top here and the bottom. You guys can see that. I apologize for there's no autofocus there. So you guys can see the coverage there on the bottom and the top. Let me put you guys over the camera too. You guys can see the coverage on the top and the bottom. See that? And along the side, except for where the buttons are, full coverage on the side. Okay? You guys can see that? Yep. There you go right there. So let me show you how the mag thing here works. So this is their easy charger here. I used this when I was at CES. This was awesome. And basically you just charge this thing up. You hit the button there. You can see the lights. Put it on the back there. And you guys can see the phone is charging. Let me just, if you guys can see that there, it says phone is charging. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this off and I'll give you guys another example here. Okay, just like that. So now that magnet is on there and it is charging the phone. You guys can see that, and it's not going to come off. So that's really convenient. So if you need to charge that in your pocket or your bag, you just attach that and away you go. And it blends it real nice. That's why I really like the mag cases, because you have this extra functionality with mounting the phone on different mounts, charging, batteries, things like that. So there is the MagEZ case for the Galaxy S21 Plus. And here is the air case. Okay. So if you don't care about the functionality wise, you want something just super light, whatever, go with this. But the weight difference and the thickness difference with the MagEZ is not that much. And personally, I would rather have that functionality and maybe later on get like a battery pack or something like that, or a mount and have that ability. So very, very simple to use. Let's go back to the chat here. Battery Power says, I found over time the air gets grippier faster. There you go. Boom. The utility is handy. Very nice. Jermaine King says, absolutely. So yeah, I've always been happy with them. So air case. And then here is the mag case. You got the mag case, air case. Okay, boom. I'm going to stick with the mag case for now because I have the mount in the car. Now, I will post a video on Twitter in the next few days here of me using the mag mount in my car, driving over snowy, bumpy weather, weather. And so you guys can see, because it is strong. The mag mount in the car is actually stronger than the battery there. It like, this does not move. I've had it on the Note 20 Ultra. I've had it on the Note 10 Plus. You guys know those are big phones just like this. So stick to my socials on Twitter and Instagram if you guys aren't, if you're not following there. And I will, I'll show you guys that in the next couple of days, okay? Aren't you guys glad there's a camera 3 now? Thank you, awesome person that sent me that camera. It's not a flex, it's just a thank you. Appreciate that. Look at that. Beautiful. Somehow I'm going to use this as a thumbnail. We'll figure it out. It's a really good picture though, hey? I want to get this camera definitely closer. You guys can see it here, and here's the camera right here. I definitely want to get this closer. I definitely like the wide look and everything like that. Looks really good. All right, so this is the time of the show, folks. If you guys have questions or comments, things you want to talk about, current events, anything like that, throw your questions or whatever in the chat here. We'll definitely go through that, and we will talk about things here. By the way, for those of you who've been here for the whole time, has my voice, has the sound gone out of sync? I don't think it has. Please let me know. I don't think it has. Pretty sure it hasn't. Hit his Twitter. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Boom, right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Haven't seen issues, heard other rather. Yeah, there we go. You know, it's really fun. There goes the Apple Watch. I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys can't see that, but it's telling me that I met my standing goal. I haven't been standing at all today. Apple Watch, you're drunk. Sound has been awesome. No issues. Yeah, dude. Like, I can't wait to see it. Now, I know that it's a lot more contrasty when I do it through the webcam, and it kind of sucks that I don't have the software functionality now with the ATEM, but hey, it is what it is. Going back to the cam link, which means I'm probably gonna have to buy myself another cam link. No big deal. Awesome. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. No sync issues here. One tech mind. Appreciate it. It's in sync like Timberlake. Yeah, I like in sync. Actually, I like Timberlake better. Bye. No, wait. That was it. Was that in sync? Yeah, that was in sync. Nope, you're in sync still. See, there you go. I wish I could play the music right now, but I'll get in trouble. So your audio's been great. Thank you. Yeah, it's no delays, right? So I know there's a bit of a delay when you go over here. It might be okay. I don't know. And it doesn't really matter over here because this is the camera behind the camera. So now that we got this kind of dialed in, now that I don't have to worry about things, we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a little bit of a game every single show. And that game is, where is camera 2? So tonight, camera 2 is behind camera number 1. This is camera 2. This is an iPhone that you guys are looking through right now. Okay. So that's what we'll be doing for the next little while. 504 in the house. There's a name I haven't seen for a while. Glad you're here, friend. Welcome to the show. We got multiple camera angles going on here, as you can see. We're just, we're having fun. We're doing the thing. We've been 45 minutes live here. We're going to be taking some questions, whatnot. It doesn't seem like you guys have too many questions about the S21 Plus or the Pitaka cases. Again, this was a total surprise. I wasn't expecting to get these cases till later on this week, and they showed up today, which is great. So now I do have something else I want to show you guys. Let me give you guys a little sneak peek. This is a sneak peek for Wednesday. Okay, you ready for this? Sneak peek for Wednesday. Give me 1 second. OtterBox sent me some stuff. This is their fast charge pad. So this is a wireless charging battery. So you can wirelessly charge with this, or you can plug in. So we're going to go through this on Wednesday. So big thanks to OtterBox for sending that out to me. Really, really do appreciate that. Working with them once again. I used to work with them all the time. So big thanks to them. Mike says, I'm thinking of buying Filmic Pro to remove the hiss by controlling the gain. Can I, let me rephrase. Sorry, let me read this again. I'm thinking of buying Filmic Pro to remove hiss by controlling the gain. Can I purchase it once and use it on my phone or iPad? Yes. So Mike, I purchased it once on an iPhone, and I'm using Filmic Pro on my iPad and my iPhone. I purchased it once. Same thing with on Android. Okay, it's the same thing on Android as well. Okay, so you can definitely do that. You can definitely do that. Okay. FitBlunt says, I love OtterBox accessories. My go-to case for the iPhone and S21. Yeah, so they're sending me some cases as well, but they sent me the battery stuff for now. At least I think they're supposed to be sending me cases. They said they were. The battery stuff showed up on the weekend. My wife was like, the pink. No. You don't get that until I'm done reviewing it and showing it to the people. But I did try it out here just before the show. It's a fast wireless charger. So I'm going to do a little more testing with it, and then we'll kind of go through the whole thing on Wednesday. Okay? The whole thing on Wednesday. Awesome. Yeah, Mike, I hope that helps you out. All right, people. I appreciate all of you being here tonight. I really do. You guys could be anywhere else, but you're here. I know it's been a little bit trying lately with some of my cameras not being in sync, but now we're finally in sync. We have a proper camera 3. I'm probably going to be repositioning this a little bit closer, a little more dialed in, so be prepared for that. I definitely want to have it with an access. I might actually be picking up another C stand because this camera right here, you guys can't tell, but this thing is heavy. The camera itself is not heavy, but with the added lens that was sent with it, it's got to be 8 or 9 pounds. It's definitely over 5 pounds. So again, on Friday, I went over the details with this, guys, but I'm so thankful that was sent and so very, very grateful. Thank you so much. The person knows who they are. Maybe they're even watching right now. But yeah, so very, very happy with the way that worked out. You guys can't see this, but I'm using an Elgato arm to hold this camera here. This camera right here. You guys might actually be able to see it. No, you guys can't really see it. So it's right here. You guys, it's just out of frame. Same thing with this camera right here. It's on an Elgato arm. Very simple. Very simple. I've had these Elgato arms for a while, and I've never really utilized them the right way. I bought them for holding lights when, I could have used cheaper lights. So I also need to add more lighting to this. You guys can probably admit this is probably a little dark. So I definitely want to get another light over here to kind of shine in, because it's a little dark. Little dark there. Battery Power says, this all off the A10 Mini? Yeah, that thing flows. Dude, this is the A10 Mini. So all my cameras are going into the A10 Mini that I'm using the HDMI out to a cam link and into my computer. I'm not using the webcam out, which you're supposed to use on it because things were out of sync. The colors were more crushed and everything like that. So I think this works a lot better. One of the biggest telling points is that you look at the Divoom Pixoo Mini back here. It is reacting like direct real time, whereas before there was a delay, and you can actually see it with my mouth as well. So we need more cameras. So I would have to get another. I would have to get another ATEM, and no, dude. I think 4 cameras is a lot. I think it's fine. Tech Free News says, what camera it got sent? I don't know what you're talking about. Jermaine says here, were the cases last week also Pitaka? I want to ask because they're your favorite. You're allowed to talk about multiple brands tonight. Yeah, dude, I can talk about whatever I want. I mean, it's my show. So the cases last week were the case. So last week I talked about. The ring key cases, and those are completely different cases with the graphics and everything. And then I also had the Latercase. You guys know that. Key difference with the Latercase. I didn't want to do this now, but I'll do it now for you guys. And one of the biggest differences is this: the Latercase covers the camera. The ring key, not the ring key. The Pitaka case does not. Okay, so again, these two right here are Pitakas, and as you can see, they don't cover the camera. The Cyber Edition, which is the only edition you can get right now through Latercase, does. As well, one of the biggest differences is that the Pitaka cases, if you go with the MagEZ case right here, it has that extra functionality with the magnet stuff, right? So I can attach that right there and start charging, right? So let me, I'm actually picking it up by the battery. I'm not even holding the case right now. See that? How strong those batteries, those magnets are. So the Latercases don't have that. That being said, the Latercase definitely does its job. It's minimal, it's elegant, it covers the camera. That's one of the biggest things too. So if you don't want the functionality of the mag feature from Pitaka, but you still want this kind of look, maybe look at the Air case from Pitaka, or there's the Latercase. Okay, I didn't want to do this comparison now, but that's basically what it really boils down to. I do find that the Pitaka cases feel like they have more grip. The Latercase does feel a little bit slipperier. It's not to say it is slippery, it's slipperier, if that makes sense. It's not as grippy as the Pitaka. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, and so he says the irony here, the webcam is the weak part, but that is smooth. So here's why that ultimately is. It's a webcam out, Whereas HDMI out is going to be more in sync, is because I think it's because it's faster or slower. I can't remember which one it is. That's ultimately what it is. There's a way to dial that in if I were to bring my sound into the Blackmagic, but as it stands right now with my current setup, I can't. But I did purchase a couple other cables, so I might ultimately go back to that, but only if I can get it dialed in like you see tonight. Like once we're done the stream here tonight, I'll be adding in timestamps, and you know, I'll be able to kind of flip around and see what different things look like. So Wednesday's show will probably be out of the Blackmagic, just to see if I have it dialed in properly. But I find, you know, once we turn on the camera, whether it's through the webcam or through the cam link here with the Blackmagic, this talking head is fine. But as soon as we start changing angles, as soon as we start changing cameras like this, then things get out of sync. In fact, you might even notice it a little bit with the cam link, but then it dials in real quick again. The cam link just does a beautiful job of that. And that's credit to Elgato. It just looks really, really good. Y-Town4 says, he got a new camera somebody sent to support the camera. Yeah, so a very generous person, supporter of the channel, friend of mine, friend of the tech community. This person is known for being very generous. He just contacted me out of nowhere. He's like, hey, I got an extra Sony. I read it as camcorder. I don't know why. And then when I opened the box on Friday, I'm like, holy wow, right? This is A7. So this camera right here, this is an A7S2. With the Reconin lens, I think is the name is called. You guys can kind of see the lens right here. See that right there? But yeah, that's camera 3 in there right now. I know it looks kind of janky right now with this cord right here. It's because it's not quite long enough. This is a 3-foot HDMI, mini HDMI to HDMI mini to HDMI. I ordered a 6-foot cable that's supposed to show up tomorrow. So this cable will be gone on Wednesday. You guys won't see it anymore. It'll actually go around and be hidden. So. What kind of camera is it? Yeah, so this right here is a Sony A7S2. Sony A7S2. The viewfinder does not work on it, so it's really limited to just doing what you're seeing right now. I can switch the settings and use the HDMI out to adjust things, and I think I have it adjusted where I wanted. It's got a nice wide-angle lens on there. Of course, I'll be bringing it in closer so you guys can't see this stuff over here. I don't want you guys to see this mess over here. This is the floor. This is a stool. That's the stuff for later on this week, right? So got to clean things up a little bit, right? The Latercase and Pitaka case, which would you recommend? How do both hold up over time? So I used both for my Galaxy S10. Sorry, my Galaxy Note 10 Plus. I like the Pitaka for 2 reasons. One, overall feel and the quality. Okay, it just felt higher quality. It felt like it had a little more grip. 2, the functionality. So that mag feature, that mag functionality that's on here. So I can attach this. I can put it into different mounts and things like that. That's why I would recommend it. Both are great cases. The Latercase and Pitaka, they're both great. But I like the added functionality of the mag things because I purchased the different mounts. I purchased the battery. Pitaka sent me a couple other things as well. So the added functionality was really nice. Really, really, really nice. So hopefully that helps you out. 504 says, the Latercase kind of feels like soft touch plastic to me. You know what's interesting about the Latercase? I pointed this out last week. I'll show you guys this here on camera 4. They got the naming rights, if you guys can see there right there with my thumb. Made with Kevlar. So they got the naming rights to use actual Kevlar from DuPont, which was a point of contention there when they first came out with this case. So it may be just because of the nature of it, but hey, Kevlar. Very cool stuff. Jay Brown, how you doing? Glad you're here. Thanks for joining us this evening. Appreciate it. Oh, you got a black magic camera. Well, no. I didn't get a black magic camera. This is an A7S2. I have a black magic switcher, which allows me to do this, to 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 this. All right, that's what that is right there. Yeah. Thanks for the clarification, Zach. Really appreciate it. Don Coven says, love my Latercase until I cracked my screen. Well, it's not their fault. My mom used to make Kevlar at DuPont. Ooh, very cool. All right. People, it's been a full hour. I appreciate you guys all being here. We used to ask people all the time, which outro do you want? You know, what do you guys want to see? We're just going to play both. We're going to do both outros. Again, I appreciate you guys all being here tonight. I'll be highlighting some of your goodbyes in the chat here. So go ahead and spam up the chat if you want a little bit. I appreciate you guys all being here tonight. Again, I'm super happy. We have a camera 3 here again, camera 4, camera 2, camera 1. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate all your faces. Take care. If you're not subscribed yet and you haven't hit the like button, do it. Take care. Cheers. Okay, so like I gotta highlight when someone does a cucumber. So
Cucumber.
there we go.
Cucumber.
Thank you for the $4.99 super chat from Battery Powered. I'm trying to do an outro here, buddy. Appreciate it. But one more time.
Show me the money!
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And one more time.
Cucumber.
All right, now. Where were we? I can't even continue where we left off. But anyway. I just
Cucumber.
thank you.
Show me the money!
Hey, look, camera 4. All right, let's try to do this. Let's seriously one more time. Dude, like, I know, like, it's trolling $1 at a time here. This trolling at $1 at a time. Like, I'm literally about to turn off the lights here. I was up. I was just up right now. But oh my God, Don Coven with the 999 super chat. Oh, thank you, sir. Right there.
Show me the money!
Genos is with the $1. Thank you.
Show me the money!
Jermaine King right here. All right.
All right.
And this one for you as well.
Oh, yeah.
Gino says you gotta time it when he plays. Like, no, because like it's just gonna get annoying now. Like it's just all right. I know that everybody likes this one, so dude, what are you? What? What?
Show me the money!
What? Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're officially, like, yeah, Geonos is right, man. Like, I can't leave on that. I can't. I don't want. What? Wow. Thank the battery power.
All right, all right, all right.
Thank you, man. Wow. Did not expect that. You know, battery power that goes directly into the camera fund. We're still going to be getting a ZV-1 for the channel here to hopefully replace either the iPad or the iPhone here. Although I'm very happy with the way they look and everything like that. But because I also want a vlogging camera for. Oh, okay. Holy cow! What am I supposed to do with this? I like all the outros, man. Great show. It's been a minute. Battery powered, man. Holy cow. Thank you so much. Like, you didn't, like, one more time.
All right, all right, all right. Show me the money!
Oh, we forgot Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello there.
And also,
Yes, science!
it's nothing to do with science. It's just a button on here. Wow. I don't mind this kind of annoying at all. So, wow. I appreciate that definitely. Hey, 504. Excuse me, 504 with the 504. This one's for you. And don't forget, guys, I'm back here on Wednesday again, and Friday at 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, 504. And one more time.
All right, all right, all right.
Really appreciate you guys. Wow, really, thank you so much. Like, didn't have to do that. He waits till the end of the show to throw a $50 super chat. I mean, thank you so much, battery power. That's I mean, because like that's US dollars. When I convert that to Canadian, that's like $1 million or something. I don't know what the conversion is right now. So, no, dude, I appreciate everything. You know I do. So, yeah. I don't know what else to talk about here. We're trying to wrap up things here. Appreciate you, Zach, and all. Man, I appreciate you. Thank you. You've been a great supporter and a great friend since we first connected there. Really, like, wow. Battery power did the conversion, 6,534 Canadian. Probably, right? That goes directly into the camera fund. Actually, I need to get a C stand first, probably, for this. I mean, the bottom line is all the money, all the super chats, everything, it goes directly into a fund that supports the channel. So you guys know that. One more time.
Cucumber.
Okay, one more time.
Show me the money!
One more time.
All right, all right, all right.
And
Oh, yeah.
yes. Yeah, the bonus feature. Seriously, guys, we gotta get going. I've got things to do. You got things to do. It's been a great. Thank you for making what an awesome Monday. Today was an up and down day for me today, but you guys just made it so much better. I love hanging out with you guys. Wow. Thank you for that. All right, we're gonna do this one more time. We're gonna do both outros. We're gonna get through it. Take care. Cheers.